Hi everyone, so we are back with another Colouring Heaven. Now I'm really late with this one this month. In fact, the next issue has just been released, so I do apologise for that. I've been super busy, but you should still be able to grab this from possibly your local newsagent or online. All the links will be in the description. So this is the Fairy Story special, and just from the cover it looks absolutely delightful. As you can see, I've just started to colour a little bit of Pinocchio's face on the cover there. I think I was testing some pencils. And this contains 40 magical fairy tale designs by Fabiana Atanasio. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So let's have a look inside. We have a little bit of advertising for the Colouring Heaven Plus subscription, and new to this edition I think is this note here from Jenny, the creative director of Colouring Heaven. Straight into the illustrations then, and it looks like we've got Beauty and the Beast. So beautiful illustration. Here's Beauty, here's all the roses and the big beast of course, and we've got some architecture in the background as well. So this is also Beauty and the Beast. We turn it to the side. Here she is in her cloak and looking outside the window. They all look really sad. You know what? I've never seen Beauty and the Beast. I know that's terrible, isn't it? So I don't really know what's going on there. It looks as if her dad is poorly. Doesn't her dad get kidnapped by the Beast? Something like that, isn't it? Terrible. Again, Beauty and the Beast. You can see she's having dinner here with the Beast at night time. And then this one is framed, as you can see. And it looks as if it's an aerial view of them dancing. So you can see a beautiful dress there. Here's the Beast shedding a tear over the rose. I don't know whether that causes something to happen. Absolutely terrible. I really need to see this, don't I? And then you can see we've got half and half of the boy and the Beast. Here they are dancing again. He looks as if he has turned in that last illustration back into the boy, and it's all happily ever after. Now we've moved on to Cinderella, and this is the one that I started to colour before I got absolutely sidelined by all sorts of different stuff. So here she is. We've got a frame full of all the different things that we know and love from Cinderella, because this is one that I have seen. We've got the mice, we've got the slipper, and things like that. And here she is before she goes to the ball. So she's cleaning up the house. She's all dusty and full of cinders, as of course is her name. Then we've got her here pouring the tea for the evil stepmother and the evil sisters. They're called the ugly sisters, aren't they? I should get up on my Disney really. And then here we are. She has been transformed by the beautiful fairy godmother into her gorgeous ball gown. And then here's the ball. Yeah, so you can see her dancing with the prince, and you can see the ugly sisters and the evil stepmother just looking really annoyed by it. And this is a lovely one, framed here in this scalloped edge, with the prince holding her slipper as she runs away at midnight. Here is I assume the prince's hand, who is helping to find out who owns the slipper. Pretty sure it was the prince in the original that went round testing the slipper on the princesses, but anyways. And then we've moved on to Hansel and Gretel. So here they are, the brother and sister, surrounded by, again, things that you know and love from the story. So the sweets and the woods and things like that. And here they are getting lost in the woods, looking quite perturbed. And then arriving at the gingerbread house and having their fill of all the scrummy treats. Here's the witch, who has obviously locked up poor Hansel and is feeding him on bones. That's a bit odd, isn't it? I thought she was trying to fatten them up, but anyway, there's a lock and key frame around this, which is really cute. Then we've got Gretel, of course, pushing the old witch into the giant oven, and here they are released from their prison. Now we've moved on to Peter Pan. So we've got all of the characters here, all of the darlings, and Peter himself. And here he is sat on the tower clock. This one is them flying over to Neverland, as you can see in the distance, with the volcanoes and all of the clouds. Here's Captain Hook, very opulently dressed and designed here. Lots and lots of illustration and pattern going on. And here are the Lost Boys, I think they're called, aren't they? That's another one that I haven't actually seen all the way through. I know I'm going to get shouted at in the comments. And again, we've got Captain Hook and a bit of a mutiny going on here. So we have the crocodile, who of course has swallowed the bomb. Is it a bomb or a clock that he swallowed? Just know I'm going to get ripped to pieces. Pinocchio's, that's the little one that I coloured on the front. We've got Geppetto and the other little puppets and things around him. And here he is carving out Pinocchio from the tree stump. I really like this imagery actually. And there he is telling a lie, his nose growing to almost the length of the page. And then dancing around with, I presume, the little boys who own the toys, because I think this is a puppet, I'm not really sure. And then I guess this is a princess, she's got a tiara on there and he's having a lovely little cuddle. Now he's got some rabbit ears and a tail, don't really know what happened there. And what's this one? Oh, we've moved on to Snow White now, a little bit more familiar with that. So there's the evil queen, the evil stepmother, and there's Snow White looking innocent in the background. Here she is in the woods trying to find her way. And then, of course, we have the 7 dwarfs. Here is that evil queen. She has made herself into a little old woman selling apples or giving away apples at the window. And here's Snow White just wondering whether to try it or not. And she did, and here she lays in her glass coffin in the middle of the woods with all of the woodland animals surrounding her, looking very sad. And then the prince comes along and finds his beautiful princess. He manages to wake her up and they ride off into the sunset together with the dwarves waving them off. And I think that's the end. Yeah, so you've still got your colour combination chart. It's just moved to the back of the book now. And yeah, so I'd love to know what you think. As usual, let me know if you've managed to get your hands on a copy. I know this video is late, I'm so sorry about that, but I'd love to know if you enjoyed this particular issue. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.